Hey guys, Joker here, and I'm going to be talking about why Black Ops 3 won't be as successful as Black Ops 1 and 2. The signs are already here that not many people are enjoying Black Ops 3. I mean, me personally, I hate the game. It's not very good. And I guess I should talk about that and why I don't think it's very good at the moment. It probably won't get any better, to be honest, because Treyarch aren't actively trying to improve it in the way most high round players want it to be. I guess this is more in like the aspect of high round and casual players. I'm gonna touch base on both of those type of players. I guess I should start with high round players. Let's start with high round players because that's most of the people that are going to be watching this video are going to be either high round players or former high round players. So I think the first reason why people do not like Black Ops 3 is because it's different and people don't like change. That's full stop. The faster movement of the zombies really threw a lot of people off, including myself. I mean, zombies are supposed to be stupid, you're supposed to be able to avoid them easy, and you're not supposed to die to one zombie in 1 second. That's just not how it is. So that frustrated the hell out of a lot of people. And another thing is, they changed the movement system. I guess console players probably can't feel it as much as PC players, but I can definitely feel it as a PC player. For a start, the whole sliding thing. You can't dolphin dive anymore. Even though on PC, you could easily implement a dolphin dive system because we have the spare key, but they would never do something like that just for PC, I don't think, in my opinion. Which I guess I should commend them for the 120 FOV or something crazy like that, which is what I'm playing on right now. At first I thought it was a bit overkill, like I thought it was fine with 90, but I adapted pretty quickly to this, to be honest, and honestly I can't play Black Ops 3 any lower than this now. It's just gotten used to it, I guess. Which I guess I'll talk more about FOV in another video, about why it doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's for another day. So yeah, the movement system. It feels more like Advanced Warfare and Ghosts, and I'm pretty sure anybody who's played those games or has played Black Ops 1 and 2 enough, getting those vibes as well, because there's a lot of things that are different as well. Like, you can't shoot your gun. If you have an LMG, you can't shoot your gun and hit the box at the same time. I don't understand why that's a thing, or why. I'm guessing it's because of the engine change. That's the only thing I can think of where that would be a thing. And just everything feels more clunky and not so smooth and responsive. That's a big problem when everything feels clunky and feels scripted and not like free roam kind of thing, like the movement system. And saying that, I don't mind the slide. In all honesty, it's quite fun to slide around all over the place and do like 360s, which I can barely do because my mouse sensitivity is so down below. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway. I guess another thing for mainly PC is it runs like trash. You need at least an above average PC to run this game, and that just instantly cripples a game on PC, pretty much, because everyone can't play it. If you got a laptop, you can't play it. I wouldn't have been able to start playing Black Ops 3 on my laptop if I only had a laptop back then. Like, I wouldn't have got the opportunity. I would have needed to upgrade to a better computer first. Because back in the day, I had this old shitty Asus laptop. It could barely run Black Ops 2, but it could run it. Very poorly, but it could run it, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Because if I hadn't started playing this game on my shitty laptop, I would have never wanted to upgrade. I would have never wanted to buy DLC. I would have never wanted to start playing with my friends and going for high rounds, you know? Back in the good old days. But because they've kind of killed it with needing a decent PC to run this, it's just limited the amount of players that you're going to be able to get, which is a shame because I think everybody should be able to enjoy playing this game, even though personally I don't find it very enjoyable to play the game, but everybody should be able to run it, is my point. And people just can't. You just can't on your laptop. You can't play it on your laptop. I mean, most people can't play Black Ops 2 on their like cheap ass laptop, but you can with a good majority of laptops. So yeah, that's a problem. That's why like games like CS:GO really shine, because any game can run Counter-Strike. A potato could run Counter-Strike. Anything could. I mean, sure, you'd have to lower everything low, you'd have to have everything on like the worst possible settings, but anybody can run it, and that's the point. That's kind of PC gaming at its finest, pretty much, where everybody can play, but if you've got the latest and greatest rig, you'll be able to have the benefits of having the latest and greatest PC. Which is just something the COD games don't really reward you with. I mean, they do, but even with the best PC, this game doesn't really look particularly good on the high settings. And in a recent PC patch, they lowered the quality of settings so people got better frame rates. Like, that is stupid. It's really stupid. Because it's just not rewarding players who have those beast rigs that could handle it. And they're pretty much avoiding a problem with making a new problem, which is never good, because that problem could then make another problem, which could make another problem, which goes on and on and on, which is never good. It's just easier to fix the root cause of the problem, which they're not doing, and that is Juggernog there. Rip. Another reason I don't think this game will be as successful as Black Ops 1 and 2 is nobody's playing it. Nobody's streaming it. I struggle to find anybody playing Black Ops 3. I have more people playing Black Ops 2 than Black Ops 3 who I'm followed to. I'm followed to a lot of zombie players, and almost none of them are consistently playing Black Ops 3. The only one, in all honesty, is Simone and Oxy. They're the only people that I'm sub to that consistently play this game. I remember just before Black Ops 3 came out, I was talking to Diddy Say That and all the console plebs, Kappa, and they were just like, yeah, Jeremiah is coming back, or Jaminator, just all the old Xbox players coming back. Mato Master, he's coming back. They're all coming back. My question is, where are they? They're not here. That's because they've either played it once, didn't like it, or they never bothered because they didn't think it was worth their time. Which honestly, it doesn't look like it's worth your time. It really isn't, at the moment at least. I think another reason why this game is nowhere near going to be as successful as Black Ops 1 and 2 is the game itself. They've changed too much. They've made it too noob friendly. They've lost their hardcore audience, and they don't realise how big a problem that is, because when people watch their favourite streamer or YouTuber, they don't really give a shit about the game. They're just gonna buy it and go, wow, I saw Syndicate stream this. They don't really fucking care about the game. It's just kind of one of those things where, yeah, my favourite streamer, YouTuber was playing it, I might try it out. But they're not gonna go out and buy the fucking season pass. They don't care. They'll play it once, go, wow, this game's okay, this game's good, this game's bad, make a quick opinion of it, and then they'll never play it again. Where the people that stay here and grind the crap out of it have to deal with the consequences of Treyarch making it more noob friendly. For example, the weapons. Every gun is a wonder weapon. Every bullet weapon is a wonder weapon in this game. I made that joke to Oxygen a while ago, and it's so true, because every weapon can be an infinite damage weapon. Just got a double pack-a-punch and get blast furnace. Get any of those. I'm pretty sure they're all infinite damage. It's ridiculous. It really takes away like the wonder weapon aspect. There's no point of having a wonder weapon. Every gun's a wonder weapon. And that's another thing. There's skill based. There's like almost no skill. Like I made a video called "Why Anybody Can Get a World Record." It's even more so on this, because you could play even slower, because people haven't gotten to the point where the game's resetting. I don't even know if people are going to be able to get to that point, but you could honestly just do horde ups, shoot them, with like blast furnace on a war weapon, And that's what people are doing, to be honest, I think. I mean, it's why would they do that? It's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing, because I had high hopes for Black Ops 3. I thought it would get me back into zombies. I thought I'd be enjoying it a lot more. But realistically, it's just made playing any zombies a chore, because I don't know, it's been a real turn off, to be honest. Like, I haven't really touched zombies up until I started doing these commentaries for fun, but it really was a buzzkill, and yeah, very disappointing stuff. And I don't like how people are just getting hyped up about the Easter eggs and stuff. Everybody on Reddit, that seems to be all they care about, Easter eggs and all that random bullshit, which is good and all, but they forget to realize that the game is not very good. And there's so many problems, like the connection interrupted problem. I saw a video today where a guy got connection interrupted because he died while holding a monkey out. And I'm pretty sure the game lagged out. Like, that's a thing, okay. What else can you just break, Treyarch? Another thing is the whole throwing the sword out and teleporting connection interrupted. Great fun, great fun. Just what I wanted. And on PC, if you tab out too quickly and then tab back in, you get connection interrupted. I could probably do it now, to be honest. It only works sometimes, but it's very stupid. Okay, I can't get it. Maybe they fixed it. I hope they fixed it, because they should have. I had some brilliant videos on that. I'll probably leave a link in the description to one of those or something. But yeah, it's a mess. This game is an absolute mess. I guess I should show you the whole shooting and not being able to hit the box. I can't hit the box now. The F symbol disappears. Like, what's with that? I'm gonna die here. Great fun. What's with that though? Like, I don't get it. Like, why is that even a thing? I remember, like, the first day noticing that and going, why would they do that? It makes no sense why they would do that. But, yeah. Okay, I guess another reason this won't be as big. I think they've already lost all of their what would you call them? All their hardcore players pretty much have left for a start. That's obvious already. They've lost all their, like, yeah, all the highly skilled players pretty much are gone. YouTubers are practically all gone too. I don't think Syndicate's touched it again. I don't keep up with Syndicate's stuff, but I don't think he's really touched it either again. And I'm guessing they're just hoping that they're going to come back to it with each DLC, which they will. They're just going to, all the YouTubers and streamers, got to make their money, got to play the newest Call of Duty and DLCs, etc, etc. But that's the thing, they've already lost all their players, because it doesn't have that, like, key map, like Kino. Everybody loves Kino, or at least loves it to an extent. Like, you can't hate Kino, you know? It's a great map. It's pretty much what started zombies becoming a reality, like a great game. And I think most people realize that. And as much as people hate Town, it kept the casuals playing. It kept the player base there. I know people that only play Town 24/7. They didn't care about Transit. Transit was a mess anyway. People didn't want to go around on the bus and get stuck in the fog because they're bad. But Town was easy. It was simple. But what's the default map on this? All they have is Shadow if they buy the Shadows of Evil if they buy the game separately. And Shadows is a mess. I hate playing with randoms on Shadows, because they need to know the rituals, they need to know how to do swords if they want to do anything decent, and if they don't, they're going to get confused. It's a huge learning curve to have never played zombies before and to learn about how to do rituals and stuff. Which is why I think Shadows of Evil should have been a DLC map, so the dedicated players that already know how to play can just jump on board with that and pick it up quickly. But because they decided to just go, yep, Shadows of Evil first, it's just a complete mindfuck to anybody new to the game. Like, honestly, like, I was confused at first, and I knew what to do and stuff, but it's bad. And I hate it, because that's how all the Black Ops 3 zombie maps are probably going to turn out. Because they sacked Jimmy Zielinski, who was the original creator of Black Ops 1 Zombies, and pretty much one of the founding fathers of drag zombies in general, and they ditched him out ages ago, like before Black Ops 3 was released, or yeah, something like that. So now most maps are going to be more like Origins and Mob of the Dead, where they have to have shields and buildables and all that bullshit. Which honestly, I don't like any of that crap, to be honest. I just want to play zombies, I want to get my thunder gun, I want to do the high round strat, you know? Get my wonder weapon. Oh wait, that's every weapon on this fucking game. So it doesn't matter, because they've already broke it in that aspect. Now you can see the problems they've made. They've made too many problems, and they're never going to fix them, because they don't want to fix them. They have no reason to fix them. There's not going to be a massive outcry of, we need to change it so Blast Furnace doesn't work past 30, or it only kills like one zombie, or something like that. There's never going to be an outcry. No one gives a shit. Because zombies is just that extra mode where just play it with your friends, get to the highest round possible, die, and never play it again, you know? They don't care about the high round players, the high round community. They don't give two shits about it. It doesn't make them money. Maybe they would care more if it did make them money, but at the moment, we're not making them any money. They don't care. Another thing that I hate about Black Ops 3 is they didn't do anything with grief. That instantly killed the grief community. Like, I know friends on PC, they just didn't buy it. They had no grief, didn't want to play it. That seems like such a minuscule thing. Like, so what? It's grief. Who cares? But that was all some people played on Black Ops 2, and they just assumed it was going to come back. Like, why wouldn't it? It's a little cool bonus feature, you know? But they just kind of killed it. And they could have gone so far with that. They could have made like an MLZ. Everybody jokes about MLZ. It would be awesome. But they could have been a reality. They could have gone places with that, but they decided not to. Which I hate, because they could have made a very competitive zombie mode like that. But they just chose not to. They chose to just cut corners. They had an extra year, and they chose to do nothing with it. Which is why I think the extra year was literally just put into their advertising campaign, because that was fantastic, but that was about it. Like, what else has really been fantastic in Black Ops 3? Nothing. Nothing is the answer to that question. There's nothing really fantastic about it, nothing groundbreaking, nothing so sensational that it makes me want to go out and buy Black Ops 3. No, there's nothing like that. And then there's like wall running and shit. People are already sick and tired of every COD trying to force new technology down your throat. Where people prefer the good old Black Ops 1 day. Black Ops 1 day, sorry. Back in those era where you just had a gun, you shot people, you know? There was none of this flying bullshit, wall running, there was none of this. They prefer just a fucking standard shooter. Which is never going to happen again by the looks of it, in the Call of Duty series at least. And that kind of fucks the zombie series, because they have to base every, like they base the multiplayer campaign, the zombies off the multiplayer campaign, sorry. That's why we get all the multiplayer guns in zombies. So that's instantly a killer, because you've got all their fucking new guns and stuff in here. Like, you're not going to see an MP40 in the box randomly, which I would have loved to see, but you're just not going to see it. Which I think is bad. Another thing is, with the box weapons, there's not particularly any good box weapons that stand out, other than like the one-hit kill rifle, I think. All the other weapons seem to be pretty shit, but it doesn't matter though, because you just double pack it and you got your wonder weapon. So, yeah, great game this is, great game. I think that's all I wanted to talk about, Black Ops 3. There's a lot more I could talk about. The connection interrupted, pretty much ruining most people's things. This spot, which I just got stuck on, I don't even know where it is, it's somewhere here. get stuck on it. There's also a big issue, which is never going to be fixed, most likely, because they didn't fix it Black Ops 1 or 2, so why would they fix it? Another thing, oh that's it, I've remembered. The whole 5 and 5 issue with the teleporting zombies that respawn if you're not looking at them, but if you're looking at them, they respawn, like, what were they thinking? Like, people, we assumed that they were going to change the spawn systems a little, maybe more like Origins, because people were hoping, like, yeah, there's going to be no more walkers. They worked it out in Origins, no more walkers. So, yep, they got rid of walkers, but then they fucked everything else up. That's the problem. And they fucked it up good. I'd prefer to have walkers and Black Ops 2 or 1 system of spawning than just their current system. Oh, you can't leave like a spawn zone or 2 without all of them respawning. It's ridiculous. Like, I could probably show you an example now of these zombies where I teleport, which I can't do because, okay, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows. Everybody knows anyway. It's all Gucci. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.